Okay, well, this is my idea of how to make a quick blacklight maze, well, blacklight room for Halloween. I wanted to sit there and include. Seen a lot of people's blacklight rooms and stuff on their haunts and stuff, and I figured I wanted to make one, but kind of was short on time. So the last few weeks of Halloween and stuff, so I figured, how can I make it and do it quick? Well, I thought I've seen a lot of painted blacklight rooms and stuff, and a lot of the paintings. Some of them are good quality, some of them are pretty shoddy. It looks like people just went real quick. Well, I thought to myself, how could I do this and do it quick and easy? So what I came on up with is I decided, so there, heck, there's enough people on out there who've done black work art already. I'd just go ahead and go on eBay and just buy a whole bunch of blacklight posters and build some panels and go ahead and do it that way. So I'll show you a little bit of what I decided to do with my room this year. This is my addition to my haunt. Okay, so there. I didn't want to make a complex maze. I didn't have really enough space to do a complex maze where it has like little dead end points and people got to figure their way through. But I wanted some of that maze effect, basically little corridors, make it where I could extend the haunt with the space that I had. And basically I had to make sure that it fit within, basically I got this within a 17-foot long by 10 foot wide Harbor Freight garage tent. So I'll show you what I did. My solution was to sit there to make 4 panels, and here from basically a bird's eye view, so you can see the 4 panels. How I sit there and went ahead and I made 4 separate panels and made sure I paneled them on each side of it. And then I hinged them together because every home haunter knows that one of the problems we're constantly running into is how to store stuff. So this way, when I'm done with them, I can go ahead and pull out the 45 braces there, and I can go ahead, and they're on hinges. So basically, I can fold them up and stow them away. They take up very little space. See, as you can see right here, where I hinged the 2 panels together. And basically what I did was I made it where I could open up the panels and you can see the arrangement that I arranged it in. So basically looking down the tent, you can see I made 2 L's and I intersect them. So basically it causes the people at the haunt to go ahead and walk down one corridor, turn, walk down another corridor, and then turn and walk down to the other side of the room. Hey, you can see some of the blacklight art, some of the posters that I got. Definitely better than anything I could have done in a short period of time. So I figured, well, heck, why not? They're out there. You go ahead and make use of them. Because I gotta do this quick so I can get on to the rest of my haunt, as I know a lot of us can relate, because we always find ourselves in this massive rush at the end. So go ahead and finish things up. Other things I've included with my blacklight room is I got some blacklight reactive roping, and I've strung that all along the top, basically stringing it different ways. And it almost looks like laser beams with the against the blacklight at night. And then I also use blacklight tape to basically string on down the walls of the tent. And I'll probably find other things that I can use it for. But this is a couple of examples. I got 4 blacklights in here. I got a couple of large ones up there at the top, and I got 2 side ones which are smaller. And so far, this is where I'm at. I'm also thinking about incorporating some objects. I took this old busted up violin that I don't use, and I went ahead and I painted over it with some UV reactive paint. They're purple on the black parts and orange on the rest of the instrument. And I did the bow as well, and my goal is going to be to take fishing line and string that on up, so hopefully it looks like it's just floating in midair. I'm going to have to see how the fishing line itself reacts to black lights. Okay, the first I'm going to go ahead and do a walkthrough in the daytime before it gets dark. See what we've done as far as the blacklight room. Put these different blacklight posters. Use some blacklight paint to sit there to do a few messages. Up here I got blacklight reflective roping, and then over here I got blacklight reflective ribbon. And it's actually like a material ribbon, but it's also a tape. And these are the items here that I didn't use. But glow line is the name of the rope. And it really makes a neat effect when it's dark underneath the black light. Okay, you can see here where we've got the point of no return. Then I have down here and a little bit less conspicuous paint. So there, it's already behind you. One at the end of the corridor to walk up. Went and took the red blacklight paint and actually made it look like the top of the wall was bleeding. I took my violin and went ahead and painted it with orange blacklight paint, some green on the horsehair of the bow, and purple on the all the black parts of the violin and the bow. And I had 100 feet of this blue reflective roping, so I just cut it into strands. And I strung it all over the top, then had it hang down so it gives something to walk through. Up here in the corner, this will be my first year using this in the haunt. I've used this at parties before, but that's basically my starlight. It's a laser that basically casts a whole bunch of moving stars, almost like galaxies, all on the walls. Then it has like a little haze cloud. There's my sexy vampiress. And then I really just like this poster. I thought this poster was awesome. With the eye, so there's the big T for tusk. There you got the spider webbed individual there with a spider on his body. You got the tree of lost souls, and you got a mound of skulls, and over there in that little wooden crate you can see all these little hands sticking out. They're trying to break through. And the roach, I guess they could have left the roach on out, but heck, looked alright. Okay, now we'll go ahead and we'll check out the blacklight room here in the dark. Yeah, I got my little movie screen in the front, so it hooked up. Let's see show you how it looks, how the final product ended up. You can see the blacklight glow rope there, the UV glow rope, almost makes it look like laser beams shooting across. But I got the ribbon tape going on down.
You nice little doggy. And I put you down his name. I'll give you a nice little surprise if you bring that key over here to me. Oh, give me this.
The blood coming down on the wall. All the ropes. And maybe a corner here. Now, these are all the ropes I had hanging down, and they go through these. Then on this section, Point ends toward my
to the proper place.
little galaxy light here. If you notice, all those little stars are actually moving, and they're going in no certain pattern. And it casts that little cloud, the little blue cloud as well. Kind of gives it a 3D effect, so light on light.